Hello. So I think I've got it all together. As well as it's getting together. This is my first IRL stream, technically. I'm a little bit scared about the bitrate here. Uh-oh. I'm gonna make sure some of the other devices off, so maybe this isn't starting yet. Oh, I can hear the lag. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna start putting things on airplane mode for bad Wi-Fi. I'll just try not to move too much, right? So let's see, has it gotten any better? Nope, pretty much still in 240p, but that's what we're gonna have to work with today. You get what you pay for, and right now you're paying for nothing. I'm paying for nothing, too. It's quite delightful not having rent. So, today Rambo painted his nails as a sub goal from his subathon. And I was like, wait a second. I could do that. I paint my nails pretty frequently. Right now they are a lime green, which they've been for a solid week. And I don't usually let my nails sit for more than a week. It kind of annoys me. So we're going to change that. Gosh. After this, I'm reporting that freaking account that keeps on following and unfollowing me. It miffs me off when accounts do that. But first things first, we're gonna take off my nail polish. Now it's gonna be funny, because I have never IRL streamed before, so I'm also back and forth between things, because I was trying to see if I could get a friend to hop on. It's weird telling people you stream, especially when you stream to no one, because you're just like, this is a thing I do. Here, actually gonna mute that. Let's just see if it helps with the Wi-Fi at all. Got some major questions, though, about Rambo's stream. Like, why was everyone... I love how everyone kept on giving him tips, and he was just like, heck to the no. And most of those tips were wrong, too. Like, the whole, like, putting your nails in cold water once you've done it doesn't actually work. Like, it can kind of freeze the top layer, but it doesn't do much else. Oh gosh, I'm shaking my entire setup doing this. Although, you want to hear something sketchy, let me tell you about my setup here. So you know those selfie lights they sell in the dollar spot? Well, my mom bought me one last Christmas back when I was doing YouTube. And that is currently the lighting, plus my bedroom lighting. And then there is my iPhone 7, I believe is what it is. It's just very, very basic iPhone 7 with a broken pop socket, mind you. Well, it is plugged into the power strip that sits on my desk, which is probably not a good idea, but the things we do for content. And it's being held on by one of those stupid animal tripods that my mother also bought me for Christmas because I asked for a tripod, and, well, I mean, it's a zebra, it's got a clip in its mouth, it works. And that is currently sitting on a lamp, which I have broken the plastic lampshade to multiple times by hanging my phone off of it. Because it turns out lamps aren't really made for that. So it's slightly off balance, so I put a towel on the other side to help keep it on balance. So if at some point everything just comes like falling down, you know why. Really trying to figure out how to get this centered. Oh, it's only getting worse. Huh? There's like there's a few second delay between what I can see on my stream manager and what I'm doing in real life. So that's why things always seem kind of laggy, because, well, they are. What's my bitrate looking like? 300! We've had worse. We've had better, but we've definitely had worse. Praying for a stream not to crash today. Sorry, still checking chat messages, trying to see if anyone's gonna stop by the stream. But even though Rambo painted his nails orange, or at least that's what the color correction made it look like, I have a legit red. It's shiny. It's definitely very out of season, but it's a legit red. So, no one in my chat can say anything about it being orange. His whole chat kept on calling him George Not Found. So, you know, you get... Rainbow actually didn't do an awful job of painting his nails the first time. I've got to say, I was a little bit more scared when I saw he was painting his nails, because when I've been painting my nails for about 2 years now, and I used to paint them, and it was an atrocity, because I would use cheap nail polish that was probably expired. And not only would I use cheap nail polish, I used the thickest coats anyone could possibly imagine. And I was using those ridiculously thick coats, and I was using the cheap nail polish that was never drying, so I could, like, pick it off hours later, and it wasn't really being picked off, it was more like being dragged off. Like, stuff washed off in the shower. It was so bad. And I would paint my entire finger. So, even though everyone was making fun of Rambo, he actually didn't do an awful job. Most of the paint stayed on the right side of his hand. So, that's better than me. But, been doing it for a bit now, so hopefully mine's okay. I know, I thought about putting a smiley face on these while I had them and saying they were dream-themed. Because this is exactly the dream nails. Why does Rambo have such nice nails? Like, can someone tell me why that happened? He just has such nice nails. Because I was actually thinking that as I watched it. I'm like, why does he have better hands than I do? Although, he does need to file them. They were a little uneven. But mine will probably also be uneven. And I'm going to make you listen to the filing sound. So, to the one viewer I have, I apologize. Yeah, and it's been a week, and most of them are pretty good, but this one's kind of chipping, and I really needed a stream idea, and I was running out of things, okay, man? You can only do so much before your brain starts giving up on you, and my brain gave up on me a while ago. I thought about trying to Google the sound he had just to make it even more authentic. What was it? It was like every so many hours or something. Oh no, it was an hour of silence with meme noises or something. Oh, I really should look that up. It would have been funny. So, low-key, I put this in the body art and beauty section. Beauty, yes. Body art, probably no. Because I can't actually do nail art, and I haven't actually done nail art in like a solid year. Because I actually thought to myself, well, I could try to like put a bunny on, and then I thought, no, I couldn't. Let's not pretend we didn't. And depending on how long this takes, I might actually end up drawing a rabbit with wet nails just to see if I can. Just dink up all my nails. The only issue I'm having here is this red is super pretty, but it's also so unseasonally appropriate. Like, these are nice, like, bright green, you know, summery, and this is, like, Merry Christmas. But whatever. I've done stranger. I thought about... Here, let me see if I have any other reds. I'll be back. Well, here's the thing. I got this red, but this red scares me, and I'm 90% sure this red is crap. Or at least ridiculously old, because I think the last time I did nail art, I actually used this red. Another thing, when Rambo was shaking his bottle, I'm guessing it must have gotten shaken in the... Oh, wow, the bit rate. No! It's in 64-bit now! Well, when Rambo was shaking his bottle, I'm hoping it got shaken up in the mail, because he did not shake that thing half as much as he should have. Oh, this is why this one has teeth marks. Don't tell my dentist. Because I'm pretty sure this one is really old and gloopy, and I don't know if I trust it anymore. Yeah, that's not good. See how it's already running low after a few hits? Yeah, I can't do that. I think we're gonna have to stick with the sparkles. Which, I mean, whatever. Like I said, I've done less. I mean, I went to a funeral with these nails today, so... Shaking my step so much, I have to keep my arms raised, otherwise I rub my nail too hard in it. Okay, why is my bitrate going down? I'm the only person in the house. I know our Wi-Fi is cheap and sucky, but it can't be that cheap and sucky. What, is the Chromebook sucking it all up? Sorry, checking messages again. I'm not a very good streamer. I know, I like to think that's why you go through periods where you just don't have views, because you have to learn what you're doing before you deserve views. My hands keep on going out of view. It's like I need to, like, draw dots so I'll put my hands in view. Okay, yep, so it's right in view. Again, stream delays are fantastic. Because I actually can't see my phone very well, and that has the viewfinder in it. But whatever. As I have decided that the more scuffed the stream, the funnier it is. The more things that go wrong, the better it is. Okay, so most of them are pretty clear. We're going to still have to run over that with a little bit more, though. Because I'm trying to do a half-decent job here. I've been trying to get better at painting my nails. We're definitely no Simply Nailogical, but I will figure out how to paint my nails. And if anyone in the chat ever wants to talk to me, pretty responsive. I've never had any messages to be responsive to, besides spams and bots, but I will try. As long as my computer loads it. It's always the really fun game. Knowing if the computer is loading it or not. Also, ignore the fact that my nails are probably dyed. Yes, I'm completely normal, no issues. Just that when you use a lot of nail polish, especially in darker colors, which I do use mostly in the winter, your nails kind of pick up the tint. So, things happen. I have no diseases that correlate to it. How's the IRL stream looking? I've never done one IRL. I usually mobile stream from my art tablet, which is why it's in such a low bitrate, is because it's kind of a sketchy thing to do. But we're mobile streaming from an iPhone this time, even classier. But hey, if Tubbo can mobile stream for a little bit there, we can too. Oh, an abrupt end to our music. I don't know where that went. I know. I really wish that, like, Rambo had gotten help from, like, Simply or something, because I think that would have been a great crossover, and then he would have, like, filed his nails and pushed back his cuticles and stuff, and I think it would have looked really nice. Like I said, he did a pretty decent job in his own, but I always love seeing, like, streamers cross over with other people I know and, like, going into their fields. I'm just always a really big fan of, like, seeing everyone interact, because that's something you don't get in, like, TVs and movies a lot. Like, you can only interact within your ecosystem in movies, whereas with Twitch and YouTube and all of that, interaction is solely based on who you can get a hold of. I've actually been thinking myself, once I hit a few more viewers, or at least a little bit more time on here, trying to reach out to other art creators and seeing if I can, you know, interact with them on stream or get a raid. I would love to raid people. I think that would be great. Although, usually by the end of the stream, it's just me. And I don't even know if you can raid with just yourself. Where'd our music go? Come on. I guess that's what you get when you use what is it? Oh, chill lo-fi hip-hop mix, non-copyright. I think non-copyright's what I'm supposed to use. I don't know if there's a difference between non-copyright and DMCA stuff. I just know that it all scares me because it doesn't matter what size your channel is. It's just a bot that runs over everything. And especially if you're a small channel and you get caught with anything, then it's over, man. On YouTube, I got, I think, a copyright strike for a privated video, for an unlisted video. And I was like, well, dang it. But I took down the video, so it got resolved. Wow, that nail is not looking too nice there. Having a little bit of an issue with it. Although I never file my nails quite right. I always miss, like, the edges, and since I file from a certain direction, they're always slightly lopsided. But I try to keep them nice, because I work with my hands all day. I draw art on Twitch. I'm learning guitar. I cannot play guitar, mind you, but I am learning guitar. So I see my hands there. During schoolwork, I see my hands the entire time. So I try to keep them really nice, because otherwise I just stare at them the entire time and it annoys the snot out of me. I know. My nails are pretty long for guitar, though. But I also don't want to sit here and file them down completely. So I'm just gonna leave it. What's the worst that can happen? Well, I should never say that. There are plenty of things that can happen. But specifically from this situation, I don't see there being too negative an outcome. My cords are already rough, so I'm just making it slightly worse by leaving the nails long. And I will always have to thank Simply Nailogical for my nail care, because she's the one who always would go on talking about glass nail files, and I use a glass nail file. Life-changing. Glass nail files are the best. I just got a little cheapy pack off of Amazon for, like, my birthday, and holy crap, they're amazing. I got 6 of them. I stepped on one of them, so it is broken, but I got 6 of these, and I use them religiously. They're the only ones I use. The stupid emery boards, they always, like, run out, and then, you know, you're stuck trying to scratch in the middle, and it's just not good. These don't run out, and you just kind of dust them off, and, like, I just gotta say, they're great. Now we're gonna push back my cuticle, which, oh, wait, no, oh no, that nail's kind of breaking. And this I do have to say I'm probably not supposed to do. I do buff my nails and all that, because they break at the ends here, and then they snag and they cause issues. So I know you're not supposed to, but I do. And then we're gonna actually end up doing it to most of them. I didn't want to, because I feel guilty as a person, but like not enough to stop. My mom actually bought this for me because it was really annoying her that my nails were stained. Although I can't remember the last time I've gone without nail polish out in public. Because now I have actually damaged the top layer of my nails that is slightly painful. Like, not really painful, but I can feel really sensitive on my nails now. I think I'm gonna push back my cuticles now, which I just do with my other no, dang it! Wow, I'm off my game today. I swear, anytime you film something, you just lose the ability to do it as well as you used to. I guess unless you speedrun. People who speedrun are pretty... They have to film it most of the time. Uh-oh, what is the bitrate doing? Oh, it's flatlining. At least it's not going down. I googled what bitrate I should have for how I stream. Let's just say I don't think I've ever successfully hit it. But yeah, right, also, I recently set a goal of getting to affiliate. So, if anyone is watching who's new, make sure to follow and tell your friends, because I want to try to get to affiliate at some point. And the thing is about Twitch is, do you feel like to get affiliate, it doesn't seem to be that ridiculously awful. Like, to get anything on YouTube pretty much requires for you to go semi-viral at least once, or to have some really good connections, or spend years and years of your life twiddling away at it. But with Twitch, it really seems like if you just kind of stick with it and promote on other platforms for a little bit, and maybe find some other creators who do similar work as you, you can actually get there without, having to sacrifice an arm and a leg and ask some strange deity. YouTube very much wants you to worship the YouTube gods. I'm actually using a cuticle pusher right now because I left some paint on and I'm scraping it off, which I'm sure is real healthy. It's probably a good thing I don't have that many viewers, because if a nail tech were in here, they would be crying. Although, I think if another streamer were in here, they'd be crying. I think it's just kind of a, if anyone who has any clue what they're doing in life were in our chat, they would be crying. And I mean, why not? So that's all the prep work. Oh no, I think my light is dying. Gotta get another charger. Where is it? Where is it hiding? I know I have one. I have many. You don't own multiple tablets as a child and not have a charger. I never broke my tablets, okay? But I did go through a couple. Come on, charger. Come here, charger. Aha, here it is. Got a charger. Because, again, I'm using the little dinky selfie light, which, keyword, selfie, not really for streaming. It's almost like it doesn't have an hour battery life. Although I only stream for an hour, so it can't be that bad. Okay, is that right? Oh no, what is the bitrate doing? Gotta clean up my setup now. Aha, okay. Yeah, we're just using an art notepad to put this on top of, because I actually... my desk is kind of shady. So I have an IKEA desk from forever ago. And that IKEA desk... Oh, do I have a friend? Do I have a friend who's shown up?
Oh no.
Friend? Hello, friend.
Sorry. It asked me if I'm going to enable overlay, and it was way too complicated to figure out right now.
Overlay? Are you on a mobile device or are you on a laptop?
Mobile, yeah.
I use overlays every now and then, but if you use them on your phone, sometimes it will heat it up.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
So welcome to my nail painting stream, because that's what we ended up with today.
Alright. You have a video?
A what?
You have video on? Or is it on YouTube?
It's on Twitch. I've been streaming on Twitch for a bit now.
I wasn't sure which platform. Nice.
Why would you not be sure? It's not like I've switched platforms 115 times. I would never.
Oh. Well.
Well. It's not like I was on YouTube for like 6 months there and then I jumped the wagon and then I got back on YouTube just to move to Twitch. I would never. That would be bad because then you wouldn't carry followers. No one would ever do that. They'd be an idiot.
Oh my gosh.
My Twitch is picture art. Same way it's spelled for my Instagram. Self-plug.
Bro, did you hear Technoblade has cancer?
I did. I saw the video today.
I saw it on on TikTok, and I was like, I didn't even comprehend it at first, and I was like, what? And then Ben comes up to me today, and he goes, do you know Technoblade has cancer? I'm like, Ben, this is a sensitive subject. Please do not say it like that. He sounded excited. I was like, no.
No, and the worst part is, you know how my great-grandpa just died?
Yeah.
I went to his funeral today, and then I see the video.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I went to his funeral today, and I mean, he's with Jesus now, so he's definitely happier, but... And then I get that notification. I'm like, oh, a Technoblade post. It will make my day better. It did not make my day better.
I'm sorry.
But that's why we're streaming right now, because streaming's been making me happy. Even I don't know why, but just it does. Oh gosh, I've already painted completely on the side of my nail. Rambo was doing better than me at this point.
Well, it's fine. You're doing great. I wanted to paint my nails, but then I ended up biting one of them, and that is way too much.
Okay, obviously you can't name your child Elizabeth, or they'll bite their nails. Because Liz also does. Oh, I messed up that nail super bad. We're gonna have to fix that. But, Liz...
email...
What'd you say?
Sorry, I'm trying to sign into Twitch because I got a new phone and I haven't used Twitch since I switched over. I believe it was Carrot.
Don't say it out loud, man. I only got one viewer, but still. Also, that viewer might be myself. We're not sure about that at this point. I'm not...
Know.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
I'm not 110% sure if that view is me watching the stream through my stream manager.
Mm-hmm.
And Twitch doesn't really tell you.
Yeah. Oh well.
But you should totally get back into your account so you can comment in my chat. Because that's what, if you've ever looked at the affiliate requirements, one of them is you have 5 people in chat at the same time. I've so far gotten 2, and one of them was a bot comment, and the other was me.
Oh, it's fun. I'm gonna try and get on. I can't remember my usernames.
Don't worry. So you want to hear how I got to picture art, right? So, my first account was Nobody3786, and you want to know why it was Nobody? Because Liz and I were going to start a podcast, and I wanted to see what Twitch looked like. And I made an account, and I couldn't think of a name at the time, and I didn't want to use Posy Pie in case I wanted to make a legit account.
Yeah.
So I just stuck with its pre-assigned name, and I used that account for months, and signing into it was a nightmare because I could never remember what the numbers were. So then I was going to change the name, but I was having all of these issues with name changing, so I was just like, screw it, we're going to make an alt account to stream on. And then I noticed Twitch really likes if you interact with other creators. Because it gives you this little crown and everything. Like, it's super excited if you use a creator account. So I was like, oh, then we'll just use that one. So I ended up going through 2 accounts by accident because I decided, no, I'm not going to do any Twitch streaming. And then I decided to do it. So I deleted an account, got a new account. That's why there's no space in picture art. It's just, yeah. It was an event getting here. So
That was fun.
Right? Well, that, and I lost all the channel points I had accumulated, but I had accumulated, like, not that many. So it was okay.
Oh.
Because I didn't know what channel points were, man. Twitch is confusing if you have no clue what you're doing.
To figure that out.
I was like, wait, is this something you're supposed to pay for? Like, what is this go towards?
Yeah, I got them on, like, all of... I'm trying to create a password. Why is it calling me weak? That is not what it does.
You are weak.
Okay, sorry. Rude. Oh, I got it. Circ. Update. There we go. Got a phone. There we go. What were you... Oh, yeah. I got a bunch of points from, like, Tommy's stream. Username. And I just had no clue how to use them. And then I accidentally would use them. So I'm like, oh, that's what that is. And then I haven't used Twitch in so long. I miss it, kind of. I miss seeing all the creators. Then again, I've been kind of busy.
I've been on Twitch probably too much for my own good at this point. Let's just say I have a few channel points. And I've been trying to find other art creators because I figure once I get at least a small following, it's probably a good idea to start networking because, like, that's how anyone makes it on Twitch is, like, through branching out and rating.
Mm-hmm.
But then I noticed something about the art category.
Light mode. Sorry.
Light mode? Oh no, that's an atrocity.
No, I do not like it. Oh.
Does anyone actually legit choose light mode on, like, Twitch? It's like choosing light mode on Discord.
Probably.
If you choose light mode on Discord, you're only there because your school made you.
Yeah, that scares me. Have you gotten into, like, there's a way you can make it, like, super dark mode on Discord?
Oh, on Discord? Actually, I don't like super dark mode. I like a lot of contrast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually okay with the new color update. I know a lot of people were against it, but I'm okay with the new color update. Oh, I gotta go and get my top coat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk away from the computer. I can still hear you, though, because, my stream setup's a little sketchy, okay? I have to play noises out, so I actually am not wearing headphones. I only stream when my family is gone at this point, because I can't wear headphones since I mobile stream. So it's a fun game of making sure anyone can actually hear you.
Well, I can hear you good on Discord, so if that's any relief.
I have hope. I did not check the stream audio, but I figure if anyone were to ever view it, they would say something. And last time, I think it was Liz was on a call with me for my last stream, because I've decided people being on a call with you just makes the stream 10 times better. Last time Liz was on a call with me, she was turned down pretty low, and I went back to watch the VOD, and you could still hear her. It was weak, but you could still hear her, so I just turned you up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think people can hear you, or person. Again, still not sure if that viewer is me.
Oh, well. Hey, if you're in the chat, would you mind telling us if it's you, or if it's anyone else?
Well, here's the thing. So I think because I'm such a small channel, it keeps users in chat who have just anyone who's ever used it at this point. Because if I check...
Well, it's really hard to, like, grow a viewership just from Twitch, so maybe you could do, like,
I've been trying
with the TikTok account.
I've mentioned it once on Instagram. I haven't mentioned it more than once yet because I'm trying to walk a thin line where I don't have to explain to my family what Twitch is.
Yeah.
But also,
I wanted to get a computer and stream Minecraft because I absolutely love Minecraft, but I go through cycles of playing Minecraft and having fun and then getting completely bored of it.
That's okay.
And
That's why I seriously think we should all just invest in nice computers and start an SMP.
that would be fun.
I mean, the issue would be that Cheyenne and Brianna would drop out because they'd get confused. Liz has work, you would have a life, and Lily would just never appear. She'd be the George not found of the group. So then I'd just be weirdly there. It'd be Discord chat part 2.
Yeah. But Liz would do it.
I would 110% do it if I had any other computer besides a Chromebook.
Yeah, I had a Discord. I had an SMP with my brother, and it was super fun. And wait, comma, it it kind of died immediately because he invited a bunch of friends, and there's a bunch of builds on it, but it's like a lot to get on there. Not a lot to get on, but nobody plays at the same time, and so Ben would play, and Liz would play because Peter knows Liz. And then Peter's girlfriend would play, and then their friends would play, and then I have not been on there.
Is it the same thing that happened with Abby's Discord?
I think, yeah.
Where no one was on at the same time, and then all of her brother's friends were there, so none of us ever were.
Mm-hmm.
That was
I've done a few times with...
I think we played Among Us on it, like, once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
COVID was weird. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I would totally. I was actually really sad because we have a nice laptop that I was going to use because it actually runs Windows, so I could even use like actual software to run a stream. Because right now I can't do overlays or hardly anything. My sub goal is held secret. Carrot Squid, you made it, haha. I can see you in chat. How bad is the chat delay? Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, I guess if you're watching it mobiled, Hawking mobile doesn't work out very well. Hello?
Back.
You're back? Yeah, I figured if you were watching it mobile, you also can't be talking mobile, and I need you to talk to, otherwise I get really boring and I start rambling and I kind of go crazy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am here.
Let's just say
you definitely can't hear me.
Oh
wait, yes you can.
I can't. You can?
I'm just gonna. You can't. I couldn't hear because I accidentally muted myself, and I'm.
You can't hear you on stream?
They can now.
Okay. Oh, I was wondering, I'm like, you just went really silent there for a second, and because stream delay is stream delay, I think I'm delayed by like a solid 20 seconds. Like.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it all out, and I realized I muted myself when I meant to deafen. Or maybe I did. I don't even.
I know, the issue is you're probably still kind of quiet, but I have you turned up 100 in Discord and 100 on my laptop. It's just that I'm sitting so much closer to my phone than the computer can.
Yeah.
So I think I've painted my nails, but I've only done a 42-minute stream. And did you know that... Okay, so signing up for Twitch streaming, they give you this whole creator camp thing. And it's... Oh my gosh, it is so much.
And you have to, like, do a certain... Oh, I can hear both. Hold on. You have to do a certain amount of hours, right?
Okay, so, for achievements... So, it's like a video game. Twitch is like a weird video game that you play, right? So, there's It Begins, which is just to start your first stream, explore your dashboard, update your stream title, and update your category. And right now, the next thing I'm supposed to be doing is build a community, which is to get 5 people chatting at the same time and reach 50 followers.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, you're also working on the other goal, which is path to affiliate, which is reach 50 followers, stream for 8 hours, and stream on 7 different days. and stream for an average of 3 viewers. And right now I've streamed for 5.78 hours over the week. I have streamed on 5 out of 7 days. But it's not just that. Like, they give you awards like you're playing an Xbox game. So, you can get... So, new day, new stream. Which is, stream on a regular schedule to help draw more viewers. Find a balance of what works for you. Which is just stream for 4 hours and 30 days. But they have all of these funny awards. And you get them, and it gets really excited. And it's kind of nice because you feel like you're doing something even though you have no views.
Well, you're still doing something.
Well, it's just, okay, it's one of those things that's like, I currently have no life. Literally. Because nothing has started back up. And even when things start back up, I just have hours and hours in my day that I do nothing. And it kind of annoys me. So I've been trying to, so I was like, well, streaming might be a good idea for that. Just to kind of fill in an hour or 2 gap every day. Not every day, obviously. I'm not crazy. But Twitch recommends that anytime you stream for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Which isn't that much, I'm guessing, when you're playing a video game with your buddies. But when you're sitting alone at your desk trying to draw cartoon art, I usually finish a piece in about an hour. And then I'm like, what else do I do? So that's why right now I'm going to start drawing a red rabbit, because this whole, like, red nail polish and everything is because Rambu was painting his nails on his stream because it was a charity goal, and he painted them red for MCC tomorrow. And I was like, I actually own red. Rambu used orange. He called it red, but it was orange. I own red. Oh, he says it was color correction, but I don't know if I believe him. I think George Not Found picked out the nail polish. But I was like, you know what? We can steal that idea for a stream, and that way we can do something IRL, because I've been wanting to do an IRL stream. I usually just mobile stream from my tablet.
I am looking for something to draw, because I've been drawing more lately, I guess. I drew, like, okay, so basically, the hunters are very into very early Halloween, and they got me in the mood to do spooky stuff. So, like, I drew a witch, and then I drew that, like, skull thing earlier.
Why does it not surprise me that they're into early Halloween?
Yeah, well, now I'm in the mood for spooky stuff, and I've been wanting to watch, like, scary movies and stuff like that. So, I'm trying to find something, and I don't know if I want to draw something spooky or just something put on my... I don't know.
Oh no. So, here's the thing. This is almost an art challenge in of itself, right? Because my nails are still wet while I'm drawing.
Oh.
Decisions were made. Were they wise decisions? No. But wise decisions have never gotten me anywhere in life. I wouldn't know I haven't made any.
I can't find dark mode, driving me absolutely bonkers. But hey, decisions are decisions. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck finding dark mode. I think my Twitch is just automatically in dark mode. Although, you want to hear something even sadder about how I use Twitch?
How?
I use the web... I don't even use the web app. I just use their website.
Well, it's fine.
Because I legit, like, I downloaded the app to my Chromebook, and it downloads fine, but it's super stupid because Chromebooks are basically a tablet with a keyboard, and I love my Chromebook with everything in me. It was a free computer. But also, trying to stream from it or do anything is really stupid. So I deleted the web app from my Chromebook, and I straight up just used the website to check all that.
Oh, well. You're doing great.
Hey, I mean, early streaming days, people have done weirder.
Yeah.
I really would have done pretty well on the internet back in the early 2000s when this was all taken off, because I'm good with crappy streams, and I can be funny once about every 4 minutes.
I think you're doing pretty good.
I like to think so. It also, here's the thing. So streaming has given me an excuse to tell you people I need calls. Because I was like, it's always so weird asking people to just call me for no reason, and it's weird, and no one likes calls. But if I say I'm streaming, now even though it's weird that I'm streaming, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to explain to people what I'm doing, and I stream in like 420, but still, I have an excuse to now text people and say, hey, I'm streaming and I need someone to call.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh.
Right? Because I've called you and Liz in the past 2 days, which is, like, sadly some of the most communication I've had with the co-op friend group. Because that's why Liz and I started up the Instagram. It's because no one was using Discord anymore. And I was like, if no one knows how to use Discord, we don't have to use Discord. I loved Discord, and I still have to use it for calls because Instagram calls are sucky. And they seem to take up more Wi-Fi somehow. Plus they crash my phone and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had to use Discord calls still. So the Discord server is going to exist because I have to use it. But
yeah,
no one else seemed to really care about it, and I'm like, I need to talk to people. So
yeah, I like text sometimes, but I don't really call anybody because calling is such a
well, I'm like,
it feels like a lot sometimes, you know?
Well, it does, and I actually hate getting calls like randomly. But I get, because everyone's busy again for summer, I haven't seen, I've been trying to see people, but it's been so ridiculously hard. I mean, Lily wanted to hang out the other day, right?
Right.
I was leaving for the funeral in 20 minutes. Because we had to go up early I was going up early with my cousins. So I'm like, I can't hang out with Lily, I'm sorry. And then I want to hang out with people, and there's no one to hang out with because everyone else has a life now. Ugh. But
I completely get that.
We're
It's like, I try and hang out with people, but at the same time, my family got Rona. I got COVID because of this dude at our church, and then apparently he gave it to my grandparents, which is splendid. But, yeah, so I've been dealing with that, and my quarantine's gonna end soon, but, like, I'm pretty sure my school is starting on literally Wednesday, and I'm freaking out about it.
Wait, you don't know when you're starting school?
My mom told me nothing, so I went and looked it up myself, and I was like, oh, because Mrs. Matiska was like, I was talking to Liz on Instagram, and Mrs. Matiska, she's like, oh, my mom said that your school's starting soon. I'm like, oh, oh. And then I looked it up, and it starts on Wednesday, and then my mom has not told me anything. Maybe it's just because I don't leave my room. I don't leave my room, but I was completely caught off guard. I was like, what? Usually my parents tell me these things, but apparently not. Maybe it's because I just don't want to switch schools this year. Like, I was like, I want to stay with my friends, mom and dad, but okay.
I know, it really sucks you're going to actual school now. We'll miss you at co-op.
I know.
You were supposed to be our Alice for Alice in Wonderland, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can still do stuff with you guys, but
we'll try.
I'm not excited for this because it's going to be so much hard to see you guys. So much. That was a really.
That was definitely English you were speaking in. Maybe it's a good thing they're sending you off to school.
Okay. We're having this, like, heart-to-heart, and I'm like...
I know, it really sucks, and we're gonna miss you, because we just keep on losing members, like, whether they're growing up and going to, like, college and crap. That sucks. And then, like, Lily has just kind of disappeared off the face of the planet until she has a day off, and no one ever has the same days as her.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for her.
We were supposed to hang up the other day, but I'm drawing right now. This is why I'm I'm struggling so much. We were supposed to hang out the other day because I owe her like $6 coffee money because she gave me that plant. And basically, my family got sick. Wow.
I know, now you gotta get your COVID shot, because Techno said to, and you had COVID.
My parents are very against it. I have no problem with it. I don't know if they're on. But
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah, I understand. It's not like you don't have control over that yet.
So,
but
fun.
I know, we're going to miss you at co-op, though, because we're not actually... Fun fact, co-op isn't getting any more secondary students. So, we're kind of... Yeah, so we're losing members and not gaining any. Like, the rest of the co-op is gaining members, but we're not. And it's really sad. And I'm going to end up being student representative again. And I swear, if they make me do that again...
You didn't enjoy it, huh?
No! Okay, so do you know the story behind how I ended up being student rep? It was an accident!
I thought you volunteered.
It was an accident! I only volunteered to start the race. Like, to try to get other candidates. And it ended up being that I was the only candidate. So then we ended up with me and Cheyenne, which, I mean, worked out fine enough, but...
There's, like, so much going on in high school, though, so I get why there wasn't a bunch of candidates. So I'm sorry you got stuck with it.
Well, I think I'm also one of the few people in life who... My mother was very much into the idea of adjust you into all of the chaos. If you can do everything at once, you'll be fine. Because Liz, a fun fact, so you know how I said I just got back from a funeral, right?
Yeah.
I actually offered to try to hang out with Liz tonight. She's the one who said it wasn't going to work. And I was like, I've done stupider. I've done worse and done worse afterwards. Like,
oh no, yeah.
And Liz was like, are you sure that would be good for you? And I'm like, probably not. Okay, I'm trying to draw an MCC coin in this little rabbit's hands. But I have to look up what the MCC coins look like.
Yeah, I am not tracing, but I'm like looking at a reference for this thing and just copying the shape. Let me send it to you.
Yeah, send it in the chat.
No.
Not in Discord chat, because I mean in the Discord chat. I think that's the only way you can send it.
Yeah. I'm trying to draw. I don't want anyone to think this is mine. It is not. See, I'll send a photo of what I come up with.
It's really funny because people like to draw with me on stream, because that's why Liz sent her Bo Burnham into the chat yesterday. She was drawing with me on stream.
Oh.
Okay, I gotta actually add color to this rabbit, and I hate coloring things in. I'm the worst at it. I'm also awful at line art on real paper. Let me go and check what you sent.
This is not mine, y'all. Just a reference.
You sent that in the Pie Productions.
Sorry.
Whatever. Hey, I mean, technically this is a Pie Production. I put Twitch under Pie Productions. Who is that? Is that a character from something? That has to be.
Probably, but I don't know it, so
I mean, it just looks cool. It kind of also looks like a D&D character almost. Because
my brother, I've shown him a few of my art things. He's making a board game. He's like, hey, would you maybe, like, if I ever really do this, would you mind drawing for it? And I'm like, haha, sure.
That's nice of him.
Like, yeah. He likes my art style. This one particular one I do, it's like, and I'm like, okay, sure. but I don't know how well it's gonna go.
I'm not 100% sure my brother knows that I do art.
It's okay. My brothers, they have differing art styles, and like
Wait, does your whole family do art?
Andrew does, and John does. Like John is my oldest brother, and he's always been really good at like super realistic stuff. So like an extent, of course, but like he'll do semi-realistic, I guess would be better, but he's really good at that. And then Andrew is our little Pablo Picasso because he draws on literally everything, including my room wall and my palettes that are holding up my bed. So he's fun. But Ben, I love him to death. Mans is working on his talents in that specter. And then Peter, he's not the worst.
He's not the worst.
But, yeah, Peter and Ben are better with computer. They're really good with computer. Peter's gonna be a mechanical engineer.
Ugh, that sounds like a lot of college.
I know. He got accepted into his school though, which is wow. That sentence didn't finish. Exciting. Okay. Long day. I slept until like 2:30 because I tried to wake up.
Oh,
it didn't happen. I was like, "Hey guys." And then I fell back.
I'm gonna be Cheyenne Brianna here for a minute and talk about my awful sleep schedule. So, you know me. Normally I get a crisp, clean at least 9 hours. Want to know how much sleep I got last night? I was in a hotel, and I went to bed exactly at midnight, which is normally when I go to bed at home. And I'm usually fine with that. Except for the fact that I woke up at 2 a.m. and didn't go back to sleep. According to my Fitbit, I got almost exactly 2 hours worth of sleep last night.
That's fine.
I'm not running on fumes anymore. I had my little breakdown in the car, and then I kind of recharged during the funeral, which is a weird sentence to say.
Yeah.
But you can replace sleep with food pretty well, at least for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what my goal is right now. I've just been replacing sleep with food until I can fall back into my normal sleep schedule.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Bob.
I'm sorry, you cutting in and out. What'd you say?
And calling my cat.
Oh, your cat's being funny?
Yeah.
Sometimes I am jealous of people who have animals because they do funny things, but then again, I don't want an animal.
That's understandable. She wakes me up in the wee hours of the morning to feed her, so...
Oh, is your cat one of those cats that will, like, stand on your chest?
She likes to run, like, behind my pillow, around and around, and jump right on my stomach, and, like, it hurts. It's kind of heavy. Get back at the baby, but...
Is this the one that... Is this your newer one? The one that was really little a little bit ago? Because didn't you get a kitty a little bit ago?
My cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not little, she's 2, but she is adorable, and I love her dearly. So I guess she's kind of little here.
I just remember you got a cat a while ago, and for some reason I thought it was a kitty, because that's what my brain auto-corrected to.
It's all good. Everybody did that, actually. They're like, where's a kitten? I'm like, she's 2.
Does rabbit have 2 T's in it, or just one? It's just one, right?
One.
Okay.
Yeah. Bro, you were asking...
Right, I'm asking the one who thinks it might be dyslexic.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I probably have some little form of dyslexia and ADHD. Here's the photo. Hopefully that's the...
I know, I'm also...
No.
Cat. Can't show this cat to stream, but it is a cat. Also, there's no one on stream to show cat to, but cat does exist, and cat is cat.
Oh.
What is with... Okay, this is why I don't do lettering. Because I'm writing down red rabbits next to it, because I have been trying to post to Twitter, because that's a pretty good area for artists, from what I've heard. And I'm not a good artist for Twitter, but Twitter is good for artists, sort of. So we're gonna just hope something happens. But I was writing red rabbits, and my lettering is so awful. We're just gonna bring out a ruler real quick. And I know you're not on stream, but I'm just gonna tell you, nothing lines up. Literally nothing.
Oh no.
Yeah. My handwriting is abysmal, but my lettering for, like, this type of, like, art is even worse. This is why I do digital art.
Yeah, I'd like to do digital art, but it is such a hassle to get a computer in this household. So,
Oh, right, because you have an actual, like, legit drawing pad.
yeah, it's pretty fun, but I would have preferred a tablet like yours.
Mm-hmm.
It is a pain.
I know, you know what you could do, though? If you ever get a legit, like, gaming computer, you can also get your drawing software on there, and you can be a dual streamer. You can do art sometimes, and then do... If I could get all of my friends to be internet famous, I could leech off their fame. It'd be great.
Yeah. Bro, you're gonna be the only one here who's gonna be internet famous. I legit have an art account on... I have one on TikTok, actually, that had a few followers, but it is very easy to get followers.
Yeah, that's really what... I should go TikTok. I haven't yet, but I should.
Bro, I posted, like, 2 things. One was very, very mediocre. One was just cool because I colored it in the whole way. And I got 100 followers, and this was, like... They weren't good TikToks.
What I'm hearing is there's hope for me.
Bro, you act like you're the worst artist. You're pretty good.
I'm good at what I do, but what I do isn't very common. I do very, very childish, cartoony, and to some people it just looks like I don't know what I'm doing, which, I mean, fair enough. But yeah, back to what you were saying.
Oh yeah, TikTok. Wait again. That's legit all I was saying.
So do you just, like, start accounts? Because you have an Instagram too that I don't think you've.
Yeah. Sorry, I just interrupted. I did not mean.
No, feel free to interrupt. I interrupt all the time. It's part of my brand.
Well, yeah, I have a tendency to start stuff up and then hyper-focus on it and then immediately leave it behind because I gave up. So,
You see, I do something kind of similar but different in the way that I hyper-focus, but when I hyper-focus, I can't do jack squat. Because this Twitch account has actually existed for multiple months. But in the beginning, I really hyper-focused and it set off my anxiety so I couldn't stream. So I had the account ready to go and I spent hours, like, getting all my branding together. I couldn't stream.
Yeah, I get that. I wanted to stream really bad, but I just didn't have the courage to do it. So it's like, nah, this is gonna flop. I don't have a computer. I don't have anything to stream on. I'm tempted to like play. So my brother offered to sell me his computer, and then he ended up bringing it to college and was like, "Go start it," because he has a really nice, like made it himself computer, and I've used it in video games and all that.
Right? Because you were supposed to get it, and then yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you never ended up getting the laptop. I mean, the computer.
But
You could pull a me and just mobile stream. There's nothing shady about mobile streaming at all. Nothing ever goes wrong. Ever. My stream... Fun fact, the first 3 streams I did, they all ended in a crash. I figured it out now, but it took a lot of troubleshooting online.
yeah.
Also, I'm totally coloring this in, like, with Sharpies like I'm 3.
Oh, well.
Oh, wow. I've done weirder.
I've seen worse.
How's your artwork going? I like to check in with my guest and see what they're doing.
It's going pretty good. I'm coloring it in right now, and I can't see what I'm doing because I erased my lines. And it's hard.
Uh-oh.
But I'm coloring on my bed. So I can't see.
I know.
It's okay.
I normally draw on my bed, right? But because I've been streaming, I've been actually, like, legit using my desk. Holy crap, my desk chair is uncomfortable. How did I never notice this? It's awful. Like, all of a sudden, because I'm spending any amount of time on here, I'm like, oh my, this is awful.
Oh no. Yeah. My desk chair is comfy, but I am a sweaty person. That sounds lovely. Anyway, if I don't move, I'm not gonna like get water, anything like that. But my chair is not very built for someone like at all. Because it's wood, pink wood inside, and it's kind of nasty, not gonna lie. When you get up, you're like,
Ugh. Yeah, my chair is an old IKEA chair, right? From back when I lived in Colorado. Like, that's how old. And the best part, it is slightly broken. And by slightly, I mean that it wobbles, and I'm holding it together with yarn. You went mute on me. Don't leave me on that. It makes me sound really bad.
no, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So I went, oh no. And you're like, don't put mute on me. What happened?
Yeah, no. My desk chair really needs to be replaced. And in fact, I've actually mentioned it to my mom. And because always looking for content here, if I do get a new chair, guess what I'm doing? A building stream. Like, legit, I would totally do a building stream if I got a new chair. And it wasn't pre-assembled.
I think it's a good idea.
Well, okay, it's not my idea is the best part. Like, Rambo has done one, and so has, Foolish. Like, it's totally a thing other people have done, but they're always hilarious, because my new saying is the more scuffed the stream, the better. Like, as long as it's visibly watchable, which mine barely is anymore because the quality had to go so far down for our Wi-Fi to work. But with like Tubbo's old moving streams, and anytime they do a cooking stream, the more scuffed the better. It's just so funny. Rambo was doing a set. Did you catch Rambo's setup stream the other day? Oh wait, no, you wouldn't have because you haven't been using Twitch.
Yeah.
He did a setup stream where he was expecting for it to go pretty well, but he's been using a lot of, like, old TVs and stuff. And if you remember, old TVs, the way they worked is it flickers. So on stream, the flicker was really bad. So for a solid 45 minutes, he's on a call with Wilbur. And they're fixing this TV situation. And at one point, he goes, I think we are the only Twitch streamers that could turn this into anything acceptable to watch. And I'm like, yes. I would never watch this crap anywhere else. It is hilarious, though.
Uh-huh. Exactly. That's why it's fun.
Because
it's so cursed.
Because it's so broken, and, like, especially as, like, a new streamer, it gives you hope that even though right now what I'm doing is really messed up and broken, at least it could be funny.
Yeah. I can't see these pants. What is even going on here? Oh, I don't like this.
I don't like it. Change it. So you want to hear something really, really bad? It's what I'm currently doing. I don't own any type of art marker because I never use paper art, and if I do, I always use pens. I never use actual markers. But because I'm coloring this in the way I am using a UV highlighter.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
And I knew that would make you cry because you specifically do a lot of marker work.
I do.
And you do a really good job with it.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm over here using a highlighter. Does that make you cry inside?
Yeah, a bit. It's okay. It's fine.
I know, one day I'll have to have you over IRL so that you can teach me how to draw with markers.
I got you, bro. I'm not the best, but I will try my best.
Dude, you gotta be better than me. I'm drawing like a kindergartner. At this point, it probably would have been better if I used Crayola markers, because at least that wouldn't have left lines.
Hey, that's still a stylistic thing. You can do, like, specifically, I used to just shade with lines because, you know.
Oh, you best bet that I'm gonna pretend this is an artistic decision.
Doing great. Ah, these feet look like flippers. But my reference had big feet, so I wanted to try it out. I don't like it.
So, you know, you've seen my art on Instagram. That is basically the definition of calling it an artistic decision, even though you just couldn't figure out what you wanted to do.
It's fine. Ah, I messed up. It's okay, nobody saw that.
Right? You're not the one streaming. No one gets to see when you mess up. When I mess up, it's on the internet forever. Well, more like, I think it's 30 days since I'm a Prime member. That's another nice thing about Twitch versus YouTube. It deletes itself after so many days. So, I've saved a couple of the VODs, like, permanently. But also, I won't be coming back to them in 15 years and having to notice my jump in the Cadillac moment.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, the issue with having a red rabbit is it just looks like it's a rabbit bathed in blood.
It's fine. Sorry. Okay. Nice.
Scaring off my guest.
It's fine.
Quick, say something that doesn't sound psychotic.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is always fine.
This isn't interesting. Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is copyright. Did you hear my ending there?
Should be green? I think not. But I kind of gonna maybe make. I need a darker green.
You know, I should have had you draw my D&D character. I stole one off the internet, but I should have had you draw it.
Well, if you want me to, I can.
I should. I'm sure we'll have enough. We're currently halfway through a quest, but next time we change characters, man.
Gotcha.
I know. I actually was going to. So, I have played a couple of rounds of D&D in my life. Not very many, but a couple, one or two. And the first like real quest I did was just the training one. So like that way our DM could explain the rules to us. It was a quicker test. Like it was fun, but it was a quick. So you want to know who the character I played as though? Ralph the Rabbit. Or no, Ralph of Rockeld. So do you remember my Ralph and Murphy series?
Yeah.
I literally stole Ralph, put him into a ranger costume, and pretended he was I think it was a dwarf, And that's how I played that entire quest.
Nice.
And there was a debate going on all the time over if this was a man in a bunny suit or a bunny that had been a man.
That's amazing. I love that.
It was fantastic. But I was too lazy to draw a new character, and I can't draw humans to save my life, even though I've tried to draw them twice on stream. So I can't draw humans to save my life. So I was like, okay, fine, we're doing the rabbit I know how to draw. I say as I totally butcher this rabbit.
That's me. Whenever I, like, try and draw on purpose, I can't do it, so I have to do it when I'm, like, not trying. I don't know what's wrong with me. Probably something big, but hey, it's okay.
Well, that's why my art in class always looks so much better than my art in normal life. It's like if I give it too much attention, I suck at it.
Exactly. Like, if the serotonin's not there, nothing's going to happen for me. Wow, I hate how this turned out. It's okay. We're going to keep going with it.
Right? I'm looking at this now, and I'm like, I remember back when I wanted to post this on Twitter. I don't want to post this on Twitter anymore. I probably will, because I just need to post at this point. It doesn't even matter what I post. I just need to post. But there is probably going to be some disclaimer with it saying that this is the only time I've done colored, like, actual coloring in forever.
Oh, well. You're doing great. Okay, I lost my good marker to do line art, and so this looks, like, interesting.
Oh, no. You just lost your good one?
I lost my good one, yeah.
I'm
using a really thick one, and I don't like thick line art.
I use calligraphy pens because that's what I have. Again,
I used calligraphy pens for a while.
Again, this is why I do digital art, because it's like, you need a pen? They've got it in 40 different shapes and sizes, and you can get it in any color, and you can erase it easily. I'm always jealous of people who do actual, like, paper media.
Art is hard too. You gotta do a lot of different things. But you have to use it if you mess up on something, and then you can't always get the most, like, same effect as paper art, so it's, like, tricky.
I still have the Technoblade you tried to draw on my tablet. It's unfinished, man.
Unfinished, bro.
It's unfinished. You should come back and finish the Technoblade for me.
Same thought process, bro. Got to.
Because I was like, oh, well, also, it gets better. So I duplicated it and was like, well, maybe I could finish it. And then I remembered you and I are completely different people when it comes to art. Like, just...
True, we have very different styles. But hey,
so, imagine what happened when I tried to draw on your art to finish it.
Fun.
Something.
Fun.
It was something. I deleted it, but the original copy is still there. Because once again, with digital art, you just make multiple copies.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish I could do that with my, like, paper art. I know I'm gonna mess this up. It's gonna take at least 12 tries, so oops. But I really like the first one. Wow, I hate how this came out. Oh, I hate it so much.
Does it beat the John Mulaney Bo Burnham that Liz sent in yesterday?
Oh. Huh? Oh.
Did you see that?
I didn't. So I knew it was probably something Liz sent, but I didn't see it. Let me not.
Yeah, go to Cursed Art. So she was on stream with me talking to me, and I'm sitting here, and I'm drawing a birdhouse, and she goes, I'm gonna try to draw Bo Burnham in his crazy pose, because I think it's cool. And she goes, oh no, it looks like John Mulaney. I love Liz. She's fantastic.
Sure is. Heck yeah. I should add some stitching to this. Maybe that'll make me like it more. Nope, it just looks scarier.
It just looks scary. Wait, how are you already like coloring that in? Didn't you start that when you started calling me?
Yeah, but
How?
I don't like how it worked, so I didn't even try. And I don't like. Oh, I don't like this.
You're still ridiculously speedy, though.
Yeah. Try to be quick. That was disturbing.
Oh, it can't be. Okay, so my history with any social media is I have to accidentally delete my first post. It happened with Instagram once, it happened with YouTube once, it happened with Twitter. I just always delete the first post somehow. The first Twitch stream I did was me trying to draw a dream in a suit freehanded, which, again, can't draw people. Tried using a reference, did not work well. It's awful. It is forever off the internet because I didn't save the stream because I didn't know how to. So, can't be worse than a dream in a suit that I tried to draw freehanded.
You're such a pain.
Freehanding? Or what you're doing now?
Yeah. Freehanding and suits, bro. Okay, why did I add that? I don't like this.
Well,
Sorry,
the sucky thing... Okay,
you're saying.
So my favorite thing is, like, in the Dream SMP community, specifically just most of the Twitch community, all of the fan artists can do some, like, really cool stuff in just ridiculous speeds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, of course you all can! And then I sit here and I'm like, we're 5 years late, but we're finally drawing Captain Sparkles.
Exactly. I wanted to draw fan art, and, like, I've drawn quite a bit of fan art, just none that I've posted or, like, actually liked enough to show anybody. But, yeah, it's a struggle. I'm gonna dye that white.
And fan art is such a good way to get a community together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because then you can tag it with things, and then you can, like, connect with people on it, and I just am so bad at drawing people. I've got to send you the photo I drew of Rambo in a pool, because again, I'm trying to connect to a fandom here, so I, like, you know, SMP is pretty popular, I know a decent bit about it, so I drew Rambo getting into a pool because he did that as a charity goal.
Uh-huh.
I drew him the day it happened, and I just drew him like a pink flamingo floaty as a joke. First of all, he looks like he belongs in some children's TV show. Second of all, the next day is when Tommy released his vlog about them being stranded in the ocean, in which he was in a pink flamingo floaty. And I was like, I predicted the future!
Amazing. It's a gift.
Right? Screw art. Screw the internet. I'm going into fortune telling. I'm pretty sure multiple family members roll over. You're adding stars? Just... I like how you said that like...
stars to this dude's cloak.
I like how that was just a surprise to you. Like, oh, hey, look what's happening. My hand is moving.
Bro, it honestly is. I have no clue what I am doing half the time when I draw until I draw sometimes. Oh, we're adding my new thing I like to do. Adding hash marks where I don't need them.
Oh, I like that too. I just like adding marks where I don't need them.
It's fine. Ooh, this is perfect. That's going to be famous last words I can feel. That's not so bad. I just needed to add some shit. Okay, this isn't that bad. I kind of like it. It's... Okay, don't say that.
Don't jinx yourself, man.
So much. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I just like the noises you're making.
Have I ever drawn, like, out loud before? You?
I don't think so. I think this is my first time hearing your,
Oh boy. You're welcome.
It's amusing, man. I'm gonna rewatch. I don't rewatch the entire VOD, but I am gonna rewatch part of it, and it's gonna be nice to watch. I always rewatch
Thank you.
at least part of my VOD to figure out what I need to change in the future.
Oh, smart. That sounded sarcastic. I promise I just have a way of making things sound sarcastic. It was very serious.
Hey man, I know you in real life. I know how you sound.
That's good.
You just always sound slightly condescending. It's completely fine.
I know.
I'm sarcastic, you're condescending, and Abby's just mean.
Nice to me. Usually.
Oh, Abby's fine. She's always mean to Liz, and that's the funny part. Although Liz is always mean to her, and Lily's just, I don't even know what that relationship is.
Yeah.
There was genuinely, when I first met all of them, they were all Autumn's friends, and I low-key thought they hated each other.
That sounds healthy.
Although, okay, think about how you were introduced to this friend group. Were you introduced during the time when Cheyenne was running around telling everyone it was an AA meeting?
I think so. That was hilarious.
The best part is we're standing in the middle of a Lutheran church when she's running around saying this.
It's funny though.
It was really funny, and it's forever ingrained in everyone's memory. Okay, I'd like to say I've successfully drawn this whole entire time without messing up my nail polish.
Sick.
Right?
That's good. I mess up my nail polish within seconds of putting it on, so I find that very impressive. Well, I think I am done with my drawing. I don't...
How are you done so quickly?
It was a process.
You just accepted it?
I like doing things fast. Yeah, zipping it along. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Okay, I don't like those lines there.
Sometimes
Like, yeah.
you just have to accept how art looks and just be glad you don't hate it.
Exactly.
For instance,
that is how my art style adapted, because I hated everything I did until I stopped. And now I don't hate it as much. But I hate it slightly. What is this down here? Ooh.
also you've got to send it into Cursed Art afterwards so I can see it. Or into Pie Productions, I guess, if you want.
I'll send it into Pie Productions because it's stream related.
The only thing is, if you ever want Wesley to see any of that, Wesley's locked out of every single channel except for art because he asked me to lock him out of all of it, and I didn't want to explain to him how notifications work. You think I'm kidding, but that's literally how the conversation went. I go, you can just turn off you can just turn off notice for all the other ones. And he goes, I don't know how to. And I went, I'll just do it for you.
I'm dumb. I might react to this thing Wesley drew. Because he told me about it. It's fine. I don't know. I gotta hold down. I'm struggling. But yeah, it's fine. I don't need him to. Yeah, my process. Reply. That looks great, bro.
Is that literally what you're going to say? You're just going to say that looks great, bro?
Yep. Also, Liz, you did amazing, sweetie. Yay! Okay. Pie Productions.
Yeah, why did Liz just send a tongue sticking out and I said hello and she just didn't respond?
It's such a Liz thing to do. There you go. There's my little art piece.
Whoa!
I like the white additions on his boots, but
you did that quick.
Something about this. Thank you. Markers make it very easy to delete cover things, but thing is, I don't like the line art in the slightest because I used the wrong color. But, oh well.
I think it looks nice, man. You did a good job with that.
Thank you. I should probably hop off soon.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off too anyway because I never stream this long. I know I need to, but I'm slow. You should hop on the stream real quick just to see what I'm doing, though. When I say I don't know how to draw with markers, I mean I don't know how to draw with markers.
Let me see what you're up to.
Yeah, hop over here before you leave. I always like to see what my my guests have drawn during this time. Should get Wesley on next. Although the issue is I stream like at least 3 times a week is like my goal, so I'm gonna run out of people. Hello? You're muted and deafened. I don't know if you know that.
I'm back. Sorry.
I didn't know if you knew you were muted and deafened.
I'd only deafened. It just automatically muted me. Anyway, I really like it though.
I'm glad you like it. It's nice that it shoots in such a low quality because it makes the marker not look as awful. I don't know how bad it looks on stream, but it looks worse in real life.
It looks good to me.
Well, if you gotta go, I guess thank you for hanging out on the Posy I don't know, this is picture art, man. Gosh, all of my nicknames start with the P. Well, thank you for hanging out in the picture art stream for probably about an hour. My sessions last an hour and 35 minutes, and the painting nails part you got on right after that ended, and that ended at about 35 minutes. So you've been here for significant...
Yeah, no worries. This is fun.
Right? If you ever want to hop back on, usually when I stream, I just kind of sit in the Discord chat, so...
Okay.
Good.
Well, I'll see you later.
See you later, man. We gotta actually hang out soon once you're, COVID-free and figure out your school situation.
Yeah, this is so complicated.
Freaking life, I hate it. Bye!
Bye!
Don't worry, to the other viewers out there, I will still be streaming for a few more minutes at least while I finish this up. Because I gotta fully commit. Even if I don't love it. You gotta finish it, right? Good sportsmanship and all that. Isn't that what they teach in school? I don't know, I'm homeschooled. But you're still supposed to finish even if you suck. That's why I finished all running games. They're like, you're supposed to finish even if you're doing sad. And I'm like, dude, I'll finish, but I might have been disqualified 4 times. I think that's how art is, except for you can't get disqualified in art. Because it's what you want it to be. I'm glad my friend commented in the chat because it adds to my chat. I like my friends. They're good friends. They're friends who don't question the madness. They're like, you're Twitch streaming? I'm here for it. Well, my parents got home at some point. Probably should have said hi to them. Meh. Really gotta ask Elizabeth why her name is Carrot Squid. Oh no, I've lost my guest and therefore I've lost everything interesting about me. I do not know what to talk about. I know I like this whole having guests on things. I've got to bug my friends about it more. Maybe I can get the Hunters to join one. Hunters are some other friends. They're sisters, so I would just always refer to them by their last name. Yeah, I'm voting for the Red Rapids tomorrow, man. I'm probably going to watch Wilbur or Tommy's viewpoint. My first MCC, I had absolutely no clue how it worked. So I'm like, wait, what does it mean there's 40 different streams? How do you pick one? I didn't know that, that's part of the thing is, who you pick to watch. If you pick a winner's POV and stuff. Because you kind of got to guess it. I got hopes for Rambo. He did really well his first MCC. Like, no one does well their first MCC. I went back and watched some of the records, and no one does well their first MCC. And I think he did pretty well for his first one. So one can help now that they've combined him with... Now that the Red Rabbits, that their team will be strong enough. It'd be great if he won an MCC while he was in Britain. Just feel like that'd be really cool. Although Tubbo would be in the room with him, and I don't think Tubbo and him are on the same team. He'd steal the coin or something. Nothing was as... Part of the reason... I don't know if I'll watch Rambo's POV, just because Rambo doesn't use a face cam, but I will watch Red Rabbits one. That way you can hear Rambo, because anyways, that's about the same. But nothing was as... I didn't watch his POV the first time around. I watched Tommy's, but I did watch part of it, and the whole time he was just talking about how cool it was that he was part of MCC. And, like, he never actually thought that would happen. It was like a pipe dream. And gives me a little hope, you know. I don't know how seriously I'm taking this whole internet thing. I've tried at it a few times. But one can really hope. You know, what's the worst that could happen? I spend a few hours drawing. I hone my skills on the internet, maybe. I have funny videos to come back and show my kids in a few years where they're like, what did you do when you were a teenager? And I'm like, well, I tried on clothing hacks for a YouTube video and then spent hours editing it. A legit thing I did, by the way. I think it was Troom clothing hacks. I ripped a few seams on a pair of pants that way. Wow, an hour and 40 minutes. This is my longest stream I've ever done. I guess it's because it was a dual item stream. It was painting my nails and art. Ooh, I really probably should have edited the stream info a second ago. Uh-oh. I'm gonna edit that now. Because I didn't know if I was gonna get around to drawing. I didn't know how long painting my nails was gonna take. Stream info updated. I know it's right near the end, but I'm trying to get in good habits right now. The nice thing about not having any viewers and such is when you screw up pretty bad, no one's there to clip it. Although I do encourage clipping things. Because it is... I can clip things myself, I just never do. I also don't moderate my own chat. I got some stuff to work on. But that's the joy of learning, you know? I wish I had a white paint marker that worked well so I could give like these bubble highlights, but I don't, and I don't want to have to deal with my crappy white paint marker. So that, and it's an hour and 40 minutes. I'm probably going to try to end stream right after I'm done with this. But I've got to hand it to my crappy little stream setup. It's holding up great. Like, sure, the bitrate is not great. It's a little blurry if I move my hands too fast. Or at all. But I gotta give it to my little iPhone here. It's doing a pretty bang-up job of being something it's 110% not. And to my little selfie light that is lighting this entire situation, like, props to it. I think it'd be cool to work in IT, you know, but till I figure out all that, I will just keep on streaming on all my little crappy setup. The nice thing is, I'm decently young, so I have the excuse of just being dumb. Ignorance is bliss. And that's gonna come to bite me in the butt at some point, but right now, I'm ignorantly happy in my bliss. I love how on movies and TV shows, characters post something and it just goes viral. Like, that's not how real life has ever worked. Even in the old days of YouTube. Like, then sometimes it could, but it wasn't the meaningful stuff. It wasn't the students standing up at a cafeteria table for their blah, blah, blah. Like, to defend the teachers. No, it was like, Charlie bit my finger. I remember that. I was like 7 when that happened. But I remember Charlie bit my finger. Because things that go viral on the internet are weird. And sometimes it's good things. Like, that's how we got Rambo pretty much. Is he had been streaming for a bit, but he really just blew up from like a TikTok. Gotta figure out a TikTok, man. TikTok is where you get the views, and that's where you bring in the people. Gotta figure out how to Instagram Reels, too. My line art is such crap, but I'm working on it. That used to be worse. Could be better, but it used to be worse. Also, my hand is ridiculously shaky right now because I'm tired. I'm trying to study it. But yeah, my hand's kind of shaky right now. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:05, man. It's not that bad. I mean, I don't go to sleep until about midnight most nights, but as was discussed earlier in the stream, I got exactly 2 hours of sleep last night, so I am running on a Monster and a pink drink. Oop, someone's texting in the Discord. I want to see what that is. We have a channel called Cursed Drawings, and all of the art in there is actually halfway decent. It's just funny. I never send my art in it. I have an actual art Instagram, which I need to be posting Reels to because Reels do better. Gotta just completely ditch my shame. Well, I think this is kind of where we are. The red rabbits and his little MCC coin. This is the first time I've drawn with markers in forever. My nails don't look half bad. Very shiny. I used a top coat, unlike Rambo. And they're red, not orange. But yeah, I'm going to be watching MCC tomorrow. I'm excited to see what happens, what unfolds. But I'm going to probably wrap up stream once I sign my name here. So, goodbye, good night, and good luck. Now I've got to end stream, which is going to be interesting, since I have never ended stream on one of these. Goodbye, good night, good luck. See you later, suckers.